Today we study in hour 24 a few more patterns which relate to complex patterns. We'll find them here. But first we are going to go and review a bit. Please answer. How long have you been studying? Has he been studying since he got up? Even though it feels cold outside, do you plan on taking a walk? Have you got to pay him every time he teaches you? Is it worth going there when he's there? How long has it been since you got up? After getting up, what do you plan on eating? Did he have you stay there until he returned? Did you get to see her while you were there? Instead of beginning to study, what did you end up doing? All he does is talk to her when he goes there. Are you supposed to go there and then talk with them? Did he tell you he wasn't going to go after you talked to him? Has she looked forward to going to college since she graduated? Did he used to play tennis while he was there? Is it easy to do since he explained it? Whenever you see them arguing, what do you do? If they want to go to dinner, where would you rather go to eat? Didn't it taste like your mother made it when you ate it? Is it all right not to work until when they get back? If she tells you to go, will you be going? There's no point going there if she isn't going to be there. Did he help you to solve it while he was in the class? There's nothing you can do but wait until he gets here. You might as well study while you're waiting for her. Which car did he say he hopes to buy? Did he get it so that he could give it to his girlfriend? What does she keep smiling for? Has he slept since when you left? Were you happy to do it, even though it was difficult to do? Did you have trouble finishing it till she helped you? In how many days will she be coming back? When was the first time you were able to talk to him? Doesn't it seem like she feels disappointed? Did he say he was done eating? Did you ask her why she came here? Do you ever enjoy swimming there? Haven't you got any idea what they wound up doing? What was his mother like? The reason they liked being there was because they didn't have to work. Did you hear her complaining until her friend came? They had better try to solve it before he gets back. There's no use doing that until you get help. How come she decided not to go? Did you ask him if he was used to exercising? Did she say he appeared to be upset? How many days a week did he get to see her? How many months is it since you had a vacation? Did she appear to be happy until her friends left? What do you prefer doing on October the 8th? Does she make supper as good as him? Did almost all of them seem to be happy? What did you do there besides talking to her? Did he give it to you and then decide to leave? When you told him he couldn't do it, what did you do? Before you were able to contact him, did you feel nervous? How could you tell he didn't enjoy being there? Will he ever want to come back again after you fought? Will he have a hard time explaining it to his mother when they meet? Didn't it sound silly when he said that? Is it all right to give him money? Was he ready to do some of the work? What did he say he was in the middle of doing? Did you have him help you do it while he was there? You might as well just relax until he returns. Did you ask him if he had the chance to meet her? Does he tend to ask you to work too much? Did you quit working after she got there? Even though it started to rain, did he feel like going? How many days has it been since you met her? In how long will all of them get here? Did some of them wind up going to sleep before you arrived? How much money did he tell you to bring? Every time he asks you to lend him money, do you give him money? Very good. So we go back to our PDF for hour 24, and here are some more patterns that will help us to connect two sentences together. The first is as soon as. Please either repeat or answer. As soon as you got there, what did you do? Did you begin drinking as soon as you met him? Did it start snowing as soon as you got there? Was she ready to leave as soon as you got to her house? The second one is in case in a sentence or just in case in a sentence. Please repeat or answer. Did you bring money just in case he didn't have any money? What do you need to do in case it begins to rain? Will you be able to drive in case he doesn't have a car? Did you tell her to turn on the air conditioning in case it gets hot? As soon as he was ready to go, did you leave? Are you interested in going with us in case you have time? Will you quit studying as soon as your friend drops by? The third pattern is now that in a sentence. Now that you're here, what are you going to do? Now that you have the money, are you thinking of buying it? Now that he feels better, is he able to walk? Will you get to go there now that your car is working? Will you make him do it now that he's older? Did he tell you to come now that he needed help? Okay, all three. As soon as she called you, what did you do? Do you plan to go to the doctor now that some of the kids feel sick? What are you going to do just in case he doesn't want to go? Now that they quit smoking, do they feel better? Did it sound like she got mad as soon as she heard them saying that? Did he tell you to be careful just in case there was trouble? Do you look forward to going there now that they have a new house? Did they end up going home as soon as they saw the accident? Our fourth pattern here, as long as, so long as. As long as you're here, would you like to talk about it? Would you like to hear the secret so long as you don't tell them? Will you live there as long as you have a lot of money? Did your mother tell you not to go there as long as he is there? Will you be able to afford it so long as you have a good job? Okay. All four now? What do you prefer to do in case you don't have money? Did he stop going out with his friends now that he got married? Will he be staying there as long as his girlfriend is there? Did all of them leave as soon as he gave them money? Will you believe it as long as he believes it? Have you got to make breakfast now that they got up? What are you going to do in case she follows you? Did he tell you to bring your brother in case he comes home on time? As long as you're feeling better, what do you plan to do? Do you look forward to going there with all of them now that you don't have to work? Did he feel excited as soon as he heard that? Will you have to fly there in case it's an emergency? By the time that, and all of these here are not necessary, they are optional. Was he there by the time you arrived? Were you asleep by the time she called? By the time and at the time are very, very similar. At the time she was there, what was she doing? Was he beginning to criticize her at the time the meeting began? How come he was so angry at the time you saw him? Was he asleep at the time you got there? Okay, we'll try to review all of these. Are you going to yell at him now that he made a mistake? Did he like it as soon as he saw it? Are you going to keep telling him to get up as long as he stays in bed? What was he doing at the time you called him? Did he have difficulty doing it by the time all of his friends came? What kind of gift should I buy in case they invite me to the party? Did you happen to recognize her as soon as they introduced you to her? Are you all good friends now that you forgave them? Did you know what it is at the time they showed it to you? Did he live next to your friend at the time he was going to college? Does everyone like eating there now that he knows how to cook well? Where can I call you in case I need to talk to you? Okay, the bottom patterns here. The next time, the first time, the last time. Depending on the situation, you're just going to change this. That is optional. So, the next time she starts to cry, are you going to leave? What did you end up teaching the first time you began working there? Did you tell her about it the last time you all met? Did she seem to be mad the last time you got together? What will you have the chance to do the next time you're together? Will you tell him not to do that the next time you see him? Would she work a lot the last time she worked there? Did he pretend to be your brother the first time you all met? There was no point arguing with them the last time we got together. Will it be worth seeing that movie the next time we go out? Who did you end up dating the first time you went out? What did you end up buying the last time you went shopping? Will you need to bring it to him the next time you get together? Okay, we review all the patterns. What will you do in case he forgets? Now that he doesn't live there, do you miss him? Where did you go the last time you played with some of them? Do you plan to lend him money as long as he pays you back? Were you wrong at the time you thought that? Does the house have to be clean by the time she gets here? Can I wear it as long as it's clean? What should I do in case it tastes terrible? Did she change her clothes the last time you met her? As soon as she began to travel, did she become happier? Did you get to meet all of them the last time you went to their house? What did you tell her to do as soon as she started to yell at him? Does he laugh about it now that he's older? Were you able to understand it by the time the teacher finished explaining it? What did he tell you to do the next time you drop by? As long as it's expensive, I'm not going to buy it. Were any of your friends there at the time you were there? I will have to exercise just in case I gain weight. Now that she went to sleep, what are you thinking about doing? Very good. So this is hour 24, the reviews of hour 24, and the reviews of patterns you learned from 1 to 24. Thank you.